Hi class, welcome to Kickboxing Week 2. Just a friendly reminder, we're going to start off in ready position. So relax your body. Feet are hip width apart. Heels are off the ground. Chin is down. Relax the shoulders. Hands come up. I'm doing a traditional stance, which means my left foot is forward. My right foot is back. My hands are protecting my jawline, but I'm not lifting them up so as to block my vision, okay? Really loose. We're gonna work on footwork first, okay? So as a reminder from last week, we're gonna do a step and slide. So I take a step into the direction I'm going to go into, followed by a slide, okay? So I am going this way. I'm in ready position. I'm gonna take a step with my left foot, and I'm gonna slide my rear foot. If I wanna go back, I'm gonna take a step with my right foot, and I'm gonna slide my left foot. Okay, so it just matters on which direction you're going to. You gotta step first, and then you gotta slide, all right? So we're gonna do 2 forward and 2 back in ready position, nice and loose. Ready, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and recover. 2 left, 2 right. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and recover. So step and slide it's an excellent way to get from point A to point B, and when you want good base and support. So throwing a punch, okay, at an elbow. Slide and step is the footwork we're going to do next, and it's also a good way to go from point A to point B, but it's a little less stable. It's faster, but a little less stable because your feet are off the ground a little bit for a moment, which you can get caught off balance. So you'll notice that the techniques that we do in class, and for the most part, all of martial arts, there's always a give and a take. There's always pros and there's cons, okay, to the techniques, to the skills, to the movements. Slide and step. This time your rear leg moves first, and then your front leg follows, okay? So I'll do a slide and step, 1 forward and 1 back. My rear leg moves first, and back. I want to go this way, so this becomes my rear leg. Slide, and then I step, okay? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do 2 forward and 2 back. Okay, 2 forward and 2 back. Ready, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2 left, 2 right. Heels are off the ground. Okay, left and right. Ready, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and recover. Deep breath in and exhale. Good. So we're going to work on evasion and defense next, and we're going to start off with a slip. So visualize a straight punch coming towards you, whether that's a jab or a cross, okay? And what you want to do is you want to gain advantage in a counter strike. So as that punch comes straight towards me, I'm actually moving into it, which sounds kind of counterproductive. I'm going to move into it. Imagine his arm is over here now, and his head is now here. I'm able to get a counter strike. Versus, if that straight punch is coming towards me, and I evade by moving backwards. Not to say that there's anything wrong with that. It's just I will not get a position of advantage because my center of gravity is back. It's easier for me to trip, fall, so on and so forth, okay? So we're gonna work on a slip first. I'm gonna slip to my left, which means I'm gonna bring my right shoulder down towards my target, okay? So I'm in ready position here. I'm gonna see that punch coming, slip, and then back. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Left side. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, we're gonna duck. Now sometimes just real big haymaker comes, which is the big punch, okay, or a weapon or whatever, a kick, and you just need to get out of the way. Okay, and that's when a duck would be advantageous for you. So while in ready position, just imagine there was a rug underneath you and then someone took it out from underneath you real quick. So you're just gonna bend your knees and drop. Hands come up a little bit, but it's still not blocking my sight. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now evade. To evade a punch, we talked about moving back, okay? So again, there are pros and cons to everything. This one is not my favorite, but there are definitely times where you want to use this particular technique, okay? So for example, if a punch or a kick is coming towards your head and it's just about to miss, or it's just about to hit, okay, and you have that wiggle room and you can move back, okay? So in ready position, I'm gonna move my head back, but I'm gonna do so starting from my hips, bringing my shoulder back like that, okay? Ready, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We're gonna work on a cover next, a cover. So protecting your head from an elbow strike or a hook strike, okay? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring my hand behind my head and I'm gonna wrap my hand behind my head like so, okay? My forearm is flush and tight to the side of my head, but I'm not obstructing my vision in any way, okay? There's no space between my forearm and my head, so when I get hit, I'm only gonna get hit once. I'm not gonna get hit on my forearm, and then my forearm is not gonna hit my face. So it's gonna be nice and tight, okay? Right side. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Left side. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Body. This is called a ride. Okay, so if someone's going for a body shot, okay, whether that's a kick or a low hook, okay, I'm gonna bring my elbow towards my hip bone. So I'm gonna lift my heel up off the ground and I'm gonna bring my elbow down, not too dramatically where I'm not blocking my face, but bringing it down here so I can protect my vital organs here. Okay, so target is forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Left side. 1, lifting that heel up. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Deep breath in and exhale. Okay, so we're going to defend against a round kick. Okay, so from week 1, if you recall what a round kick is, okay, I'll demonstrate one. My leg goes up and over, kind of like swinging a baseball bat. There's very little snap to it, if any. Okay, I'm going to bring my hip up and back. So you notice it could be a very powerful kick, depending on who's doing it. And it wouldn't be advantageous for you to block it with your arms, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to block that kick with our shins, with our legs. So the defense for that is bringing that knee up and out to the side. Very important that you just don't bring it straight up, because if you get kicked with a round kick here and you're just bringing your knee straight up, it's going to spin your body and put you in a bad position. Okay, so if I see the kick coming towards my left, I'm going to meet it by opening up my hips and bringing my shin towards that direction. Okay, so we'll do 5 and 5. Ready, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. If it's coming to my right, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Deep breath in and recover. So let's work on counters. Okay, let's work on counters. Let's start with the slip. So as you slip, it puts you in a position to counter with an uppercut. Okay, so for example, I'm slipping that cross or that jab, and then I'm coming up and I'm firing the uppercut. Okay, ready? Slip and uppercut. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I'm going to counter with my cover. Okay, we're going to do a one-hit counter with a cover. So I'm going to cover right side, and I'm going to counter with a hook. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Left side, I'm going to counter with a cross. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and recover. I'm going to ride the body shot on the right side, and I'm going to counter with a left hook. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Left side, one counter with a strike, or a counter strike with a cross. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And with a shield, we're going to counter with a jab cross on either side. So we'll talk about why that makes sense. If my opponent is here, and he or she kicks, I'm going to shield, and I'm going to counter with a jab cross. My left hand is closer to the target when they kick towards my left side. Okay, so that's why I'm going to counter with a jab cross. If my opponent kicks to my right, I am still closer to my opponent with my left hand. So I'm still going to counter with a jab cross. Hopefully that makes sense. We'll go left side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, right side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, take a deep breath in and exhale. Jumping jacks, ready, and go. Try to keep your heels off the ground. Break when you need to. Nice and easy. Nice, smooth pace. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, and recover. Deep breath in and exhale. We're going to work on leg strength, working on ins and outs. So you're going to hold the out and barely tap the in. 30 seconds. Ready, and go. Almost there. Five seconds. And recover. All right. So go ahead and grab a towel. And we'll set up for some core. We're going to work on your lower abdominals first. So go ahead and lay down onto your back in a supine position. Head is down. You're going to bring your knees in toward your chest. Kick out 45 degrees and then back in. If that's too easy for you, you can add a crunch at the top, which is perfectly fine. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, exhale. 7, 8, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Catch your breath. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Bend your knees. Keep your heels close to your body. Hands beside your ears. Upper body crunches. Ready, and 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now while your core is hot, make your way to seated and then transition into a high plank position. Hands are shoulder width apart. Feet are hip width apart. Ready? And hold. Navel is drawn in. Glutes are tight. And breathe in and out through your mouth, cooling your body down, oxygenating your cells. Break when you need to. Your gaze should be on the mat, not forward, not towards your feet. Focus on breath. And we have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and recover. Deep breath in. Exhale. And break. Hi class, let's go ahead and start off with offense. Okay, so we're going to combine your strikes with footwork. It's crucial. Okay, you want to get from point A to point B and effectively deliver your strikes. Okay, so we're going to use the step and slide footwork that we learned in combination with your jab, cross, jab. So we're going to take one step, execute the jab, cross, jab, and then get back. Okay, ready? And 1, and back. Left, right, left. 2, and back. 3, and back. 4, and back. 5, and back. Notice when I'm punching, I'm trying to hit the same spot over and over again. My arms are fully extended to give me as much range and effectiveness as possible. All right, and my thumb is over my knuckles, not in here, okay, which is not good. Okay, you can also wear gloves if you'd like to do that. You could also hit a bag, or you can use focus mitts with a training partner if you have experience with that. Okay, the next one is going to be a jab, cross, head hook. Jab, cross, head hook. So head is going to be the same level as mine or higher. Okay, so take a step. 1, jab, cross, hook. Notice my elbow pops up high, okay, to give me more force generation and to cover my head partially, okay. My palm is facing towards me. Let's start that one over. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, next is a jab cross uppercut, okay? So the jab cross really gets me in position to throw that uppercut. It kind of puts my body in this 45-degree down cocking position to help me to execute the uppercut. So let's see how that looks. 1, jab, cross, uppercut, and then back. 2, 3, 4, 5, and recover. All right, class, next we have the jab cross body hook. Okay, very similar position with the head hook and the body hook, except for my legs are more bent, so I can try to strike the body instead of the head. Okay, so it looks like jab, cross, I'm gonna drop levels, and I'm gonna execute the body hook, okay? Notice I had a full extension of my cross before I went into the body hook. Oftentimes I see people doing a jab, partial cross, and then they want to dip down right away. You want to execute each punch, okay, to its maximum capacity, okay? So, jab, cross, body hook, 1, 2, and back. 3, 4, and 5, and recover. Deep breath, and exhale. Let's go ahead and start off with kicks. We have a front snap kick that we're gonna go over today. So we're gonna use both sides, your left and your right, okay? Front snap kick, you're gonna bring your knee up with your toe pointing down, and you're gonna hit with the top of the foot. You're gonna hit either the groin or the chin of your opponent or your target, all right? So, ready position here. I'm dropping back to a flat-footed position. I'm bringing my knee up. I'm gonna snap and then come back down. Okay, side view. And then down, all right? All right, ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right side, I'm gonna pick my knee up, snap, and then bring my foot back to where it was. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, front snap kick. Definitely has its uses. It's not the most powerful kick, okay, but it definitely has its uses, all right? Next, we have the side kick, okay? We have the side kick. I'm only gonna show you the right side kick, okay, from the rear leg position, because the front side kick, in my opinion, is not as effective. It's more awkward, it doesn't deliver as much force, and your balance becomes way off, okay? So we're gonna go with the rear leg side kick, okay? Side view, very similar to the front snap kick in that you're bringing that knee up first, okay? When you extend the foot, however, you're gonna extend with your whole hip and hit with your heel instead of the top of the foot. So here's an example of it. And back, okay? So I'm hitting with my heel, not the ball of my foot, the heel, okay? So I'm gonna execute the kick without hitting the bag so you can see. 1, 2, 3, reposition your feet, 4, and 5, okay? There's a bunch of subtle details about these kicks that we'll get into as the semester goes on, all right? So that's your side kick. Next, we're gonna work on your round kicks. So we did that week 1, we're gonna work on your round kicks. Again, introduce the left round kick today. Okay, so first we'll start off with the right, so your body can kind of remember, and then we'll introduce the left. Your knee comes up, and then your leg extends and goes into your target. We're starting off with a mid-level, low-level round kick, okay? So bring your knee up, and then back, okay? Up, and then back. Let's look at front view. Okay, nice and easy. We're gonna go for 5. And what I want you to do is just want you to step over your left foot. Okay, so just practice kicking over an object. Okay, so I'll give you an example here. I'm gonna use this box. And this will help me to open up my hips. Okay, I'm gonna put the box in front of me, and I'm gonna try to kick over the box. So you can use like a bin or a tub or whatever you can to kick over. Okay, so I'm gonna kick over and just step over the box. Okay, 1, and then reset. 2, and then reset. 3, reset. 4, and 5. All right. We're going to go over the left round kick, which can be a little challenging because having my left foot forward, just like with my side kick, it doesn't allow for much force generation. All right. Even with a lot of training, okay, just picking up the front foot and then executing a kick does not give as much power as the right side just because of the mechanics involved. So if I wanted to have more force, I need to open up my hips for the left round kick. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go from this fighting stance with my left foot forward and my right foot back to more of a neutral stance. Okay, so I'm going to go hop into this position, facing my target, facing my opponent. Okay, so let's practice that a couple times. Ready, and 1. Okay, in some martial arts, karate specifically, it's considered a horse stance. In other martial arts, a wide stance, a riding stance. Okay, ready, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. So I'm exaggerating a little bit for Muay Thai, for kickboxing left kick, when in actuality you don't have to go into a full neutral position, but it's good to practice that. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to kick over this target. I'm going to start in the combat or ready position, drop, kick over, and then back in. Okay. If I was to do that without opening up my hips, it would be difficult, awkward. Okay. Ready, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. All right. So let's take a look at what that looks like on a bag. My left round kick, because of opening up my hips, causes torque generation. Oftentimes it's actually stronger than my right side or my dominant leg. Okay, so I'm facing my target. Okay. Again, adding that torque allows a little bit more force generation. All right, guys, let's do some core strengthening, calisthenics, body conditioning. All right, class, let's do some conditioning. Jumping jacks, ready, and go. Again, heels off the ground. Breathe in and out through your mouth. Nice fluid motion. Break when you need to, very important. and recover. All right, feet are wide, and we're gonna work on some hand walks with a push-up at the bottom. So a couple things are going on. You're stretching out your hamstrings, your lower back, and you're conditioning your chest, shoulders, and your triceps. So get your feet as wide as you feel comfortable, and we're gonna work on a hand walk. Place your hands on the floor, walk your hands forward, push up. You can drop your knees down if you like, and come back up. Reach up towards the ceiling, and again. Go nice and slow. Take your time. Breathing is so crucial. Inhale on the way down here with your push-up. Exhale on your way up. Exhaling when you generate force. Just get accustomed with that. It's the same thing with combat. Same thing with lifting, weights. Let's go 3 more. One. Two. Last one. 3. And recover. All right. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Get some blood flowing back into your lower legs. And let's work on lunges in place. So static lunges. Okay. Big step forward. You could be your right foot or your left foot. Make sure you have a good distance between your feet. Arms out to the side. Get a good balance going on and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 more. 9, and 10. Switching sides. Big step forward. Really important. Make sure your knee does not go past your front foot. That can cause damage or pain. So you really want to have distance between your feet, a good distance. Arms out. 1. Inhale. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Recover. Deep breath in and exhale. Grab your towel. And we'll work on your core. Working on leg lifts. You can do this exercise with 2 legs going up and down or just 1. Whatever level you feel comfortable with. Heels touching, toes fall out to the side. Again, you can go 1 leg at a time if you like, or you can go 2. You can modify your range of motion. If this hurts your back, you can go up and down just 45 degrees and come back up, or you can go all the way down, whatever level you feel comfortable with. We're going for 14. Inhale, exhale. 1, 2, head is down. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, inhale, exhale, 2, 1, bend your knees, hands beside your ears, upper body crunches, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come on up. All right. Let's work on close range, working on elbow strikes and knee strikes. Elbow strikes and knee strikes. For the majority of our long combinations in class, we're going to use the diagonal down elbow. Diagonal down elbow. So let's get into ready position. Hands come up. Again, from first week, if you're going to do your elbows, that means your hands come way up. That means your opponent is really close to you. So your hands come up, and this would be the time where you're obstructing your vision a little bit, because it's more important to obstruct your vision than to get hit right here in the head at that close range. Okay, so hands come up, diagonal down, and back up. Right side, the back of my hand touches my chest, and I come back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Left side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Vertical elbow right side, straight up, and then back down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Left side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and recover. Knee number 1. Again, another close range. The energy goes straight up. So if your target, your opponent's here, you're actually not going to hit them. Okay? You need to bring them towards your knee. That would be a knee number 1. Okay, so let's work on that. Let's work on left side first. Okay? 1, 2, toes pointing down. 3, 4, 5. Right side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Knee number 2, the direction is going forward. So that's when you'd be able to hit your target if your target was parallel to you. Let's start with left side. 1. Notice my energy is going forward. My hips are extending forward. 2, 3, 4, 5. Right side, again, typically generates more power. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Deep breath. Big inhale, big exhale. I'm going to put on some gloves for this next one. And we'll do some long combinations. First one is going to be a jab cross, right knee, left elbow. So I'll do a couple without the pad, punching bag, and then I'll do a couple with it, okay? So jab cross, right knee, left diagonal down elbow. One more time. Jab, cross, right knee number 1, left elbow. Okay, ready? And 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. All right, so this is called a long combination. We're going to learn a lot of them throughout the semester. These are some of your more basic ones, but it gets you familiarized with long range, short range, and mid-range strikes, or as we call them, tools, okay? So being able to flow through different distances will help you to become a better martial artist, better fighter, competitor, whatever your goal may be, okay? Or just being more coordinated. Next combination is going to be a jab cross, right knee, right kick. Jab cross, right knee, right kick. Jab cross, right knee, right kick. All right? So if I'm doing the full Muay Thai kick, you'll see a spin. Jab cross, right knee, right kick. All right? Nice and easy. 1. Two. 3. 4. 5. 6. Hope you enjoyed class today. Don't forget to stretch. I'll see you next time.